serious? This is for the man who does this. Women are not maternal creatures. We do not possess the innate need to take care of something. That was a lie built by the patriarchy. Taking your newborn from your side chick and rubbing it in the face of your wife is an extremely dangerous act. And I'm not sure if that was the point, because it seems like you wanted something bad to happen to the child just so you don't need to take care of it. I grew up in Miami in the 90s, so this was hella common. I'm telling you, all the aunts that I saw go through this, my cousins, my girlfriend, they never treated the kid as their own. It was never a, oh, this is my child too. It was more of a, what do you want? You ate yesterday. Like, what now? I'm not saying that they're bad people. I'm just saying that they never knew how to regulate their feelings. I don't know how you got in possession of this newborn, but if I was a side chick and I found out what you did, you would never see your kid again.
Even my cat, my own cat, does not nurture any other kittens that aren't her own. Although there are other cats that are nurturing to other cats, okay? Other kittens, they will take control and become very nurturing. But my cat, my sassy girl, does not nurture. We had to force her at one point. She was like, no, let those things die. Their mother died, so what must I do? That's not my problem. I only nurse my kids. You know? So don't expect, because I'm a woman, I'm expected to nurture children. That's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a big lie. There are men who are very nurturing. You can nurture your own kids. You also have a nurturing side as a father. Otherwise, your purpose wouldn't be fulfilled as a man. We wouldn't need you, basically. So you have a purpose as a man.
I don't know how many different ways or how many different times I have to repeat myself until people get it. Y'all have to stop lying, saying that the government kicked black men out of the house. That is pure bullshit. At the federal level, there was never a man in the house rule. There was never a rule, because a lot of these red pill content creators will come on the internet and they'll try to say that the federal government kicked black men out the house. They will try to tell you that a man couldn't be in the house with his kids and women chose to check over the man. Even Kevin Samuels told that lie. That's not true. It's not true at all. At the federal level, there was never a man in the house rule. At the state level in 1968, a woman from Alabama took a case all the way to the United States Supreme Court to strike down a state-mandated man in the house rule that stated that you had to be married to a man in order to receive government benefits. And that rule at the state level was struck down. It never existed at the federal level. What a lot of modern men and what a lot of red pill content creators will try to do is get you guys to say, or get you to believe, that there was a complete plan by the government to kick black men out of the house and to keep the black family it fractured by removing the man. No, the man just left. If you go back and you look on, you go back and you read Daniel Patrick Moynihan's Moynihan Report, and they called him a racist, by the way, for telling the truth. He was a white man that just told it like it was on the black community. From 1942 all the way through 1965, which was the years of his study, he proved that black males practiced the creation of out-of-wedlock babies, to put it nicely, at much higher rates. They practiced degeneracy at much higher rates than Caucasians. And why this is a problem is because it seems to me that nobody wants to acknowledge, no, black men were the reason that the black family failed. Black men broke up the black family because from 1940 to 1965, there was a massive increase in familial separation. There was a massive increase in black men sleeping with white women and producing out-of-wedlock kids at vastly higher rates than even white males were doing at that time. So before you come to me and tell me that the government had anything to do with destroying the black family, no, a lot of black men's inability to control their own is what led to the destruction of the black family. Judy.
And to that, I would like to say that a white man, although he did play a contribution to the destruction of a black man, what he did was play around and give you a rope. And what you did was you chose to hang yourself with it. Okay? You could have took that rope and did something with it, like built. Okay? He is expecting you to hang yourself with that rope, and that's exactly what you did. Okay? He created circumstances, and you adhered yourself to those conditions. He created those circumstances, and then you fulfilled them. You made it a reality. He didn't make you do that. You were made to do that based on the circumstances he created. You could have altered it, but because also you as your nature, they play around with your nature as well as human. White people are good with that. And you did that by yourself. No one kicked you. No white man kicked you out of your house and said, you are not allowed to be a father. You're not allowed to be a father. Get out. Don't be a father. Go sleep with a white woman. Go procreate with other women. Go have all those things. Spend your money with different women. That's not what he did. That's what you did. And that's where ownership and accountability of actions come from. And there's a lot of things that people do not, there's a lot of those things people don't want to play, don't want to do, you don't want to take accountability for that. Because taking accountability would mean that you have to own up. And a lot of men don't like owning up, even if they're black. White man, up to colonization, up to now, they really do not want to take accountability, because taking accountability means they have to force and look their action right in the eye, their own action in the eye, and be like, I did that, or my ancestors did that. And they will say things like, well, I wasn't there. The people did that alone did. But when it comes to enjoying the benefits of white supremacy, you are there. You're certainly there, and they know your name. When it comes to white supremacy working in your favor, you are definitely there. So the destruction of a black man or destruction of a black family was there. Yes, it was there. But you fulfilled it. It was you. You carried on with the agenda of their white. Because on top of that, on top of the destruction, you had your own securities. You don't like yourself as a black man. You bleach yourself on a level of procreation. You're closing your lineage. You give your money back to the communities of the people that are oppressing you. That's why you commit the same high rate of... Because no matter what you do, still, you're not accepted. Even when you bleach, they don't accept those kids. So, your white woman does not get you. She doesn't give you that emotional support that you need as a man, that she would normally give to a white man, a white woman. You don't get it. You don't get this kind of support because she doesn't understand you. You feel it, that it's lacking. No matter how happy you try to portray that kind of happiness to the world. But you know it. You know she doesn't get you. So that's why you would dance, and this is why you would do all those kind of things, pictures, TikTok stuff, because that's where it really ends. Nothing outside of this TikTok or social media is real to you. But anyway, I digress.